Have you ever walked past a humble can of sardines in the grocery store, barely giving it a second glance, thinking it's just cheap, smelly food not worth your time? What if I told you that this unassuming can, costing less than $5, could be the secret weapon your heart, bones, brain, and blood sugar have been begging for? In this video, we're diving deep into the earth-shattering truth about sardines, a nutritional powerhouse that cardiologists, orthopedic surgeons, and scientists are raving about, yet most of us have overlooked for far too long. From clearing your arteries to boosting your memory and stabilizing blood sugar, sardines are more than just a meal. They're a game-changer for your health. You need to watch this video until the end because we'll uncover the science-backed benefits, debunk the biggest myths, and share an ultimate guide to choosing and eating sardines to transform your life, starting with your very next meal. Before we begin, I would appreciate it if you like this video. You can help me continue to spread the old age lesson. If you haven't subscribed yet, I recommend you subscribe and turn on the bell so you don't miss any videos. If you like this video, please comment number 1. If you don't like it, comment number 0 to let me know, so I can make a better video for you. Now let's get started. Dear friends, I know many of you are watching, especially our beloved moms, grandmas, and even some of the younger folks who grew up hearing about certain foods, likely have strong opinions when you hear the words canned sardines. Let's be honest, the moment those little silvery fish come to mind, a few vivid impressions probably spring up, don't they? First and foremost, there's that smell. For many, the aroma of canned sardines is overpowering, fishy, and to some, downright off-putting. It's the kind of scent that makes people wrinkle their noses and push the can away before even considering a taste. Second, there's the widespread belief that canned foods are nutritionally inferior. We've been conditioned to think that fresh is always best. Pristine vegetables straight from the garden, fish grilled fresh from the ocean, and anything sealed in a can must be overly processed, stripped of nutrients, and loaded with artificial preservatives. Finally, there's the stigma of sardines being cheap and, frankly, a bit low-class. Picture this: you're hosting a dinner party. If you serve a beautifully plated piece of grilled salmon or a delicate sushi platter, your guests will likely ooh and ah, praising your refined taste. But crack open a can of sardines? You might catch a few raised eyebrows or polite smiles masking thoughts of, "Oh, are we cutting corners tonight?" It's as if canned sardines carry a scarlet letter, unfairly branded as the food of last resort, relegated to budget meals or survival pantries. These misconceptions have taken root in our culture, like a stubborn weed choking out the truth, tarnishing the reputation of a humble yet extraordinary fish that deserves far better. Let me share a story, a real-life tale that perfectly illustrates how these prejudices can blind us to the treasures hiding in plain sight. My neighbor, Mr. Harold Johnson, is a sprightly 68-year-old who's practically a walking advertisement for healthy living. His kitchen cabinets look like a health food store, stocked with rows of gleaming bottles and jars, imported deep-sea fish oil from Norway, shark liver oil sourced from the pristine waters of the Atlantic, exotic algae extracts, and every trendy superfood supplement you can imagine. He spends hundreds of dollars a month, sometimes close to $500, chasing the promise of vitality and longevity. His wife, Mrs. Clara Johnson, is the polar opposite. She's thrifty, practical, and always on the lookout for budget-friendly ways to keep the household running smoothly. One day, while browsing the aisles of their local supermarket, Clara overheard a conversation about the health benefits of sardines. Intrigued, she grabbed a few cans off the shelf, each one costing less than a fast food value meal, about $1.50 a pop. Her plan was simple: sneak some nutrient-packed sardines into Harold's diet to complement his pricey supplement regimen. When Clara presented the cans to Harold, his reaction was immediate and visceral. His face contorted as if she'd handed him a plate of spoiled leftovers. "Clara, what's this?" he scoffed. "Sardines? They stink to high heaven. This is poor people's food. Greasy, smelly, and cheap. How could it possibly compare to my premium fish oil capsules? Take it away." Defeated but undeterred, Clara decided to eat the sardines herself, quietly incorporating them into her meals, on toast, in salads, or straight from the can. She wasn't about to let good food go to waste. Fast forward 6 months. The Johnsons went for their annual medical checkup together, and the results were nothing short of astonishing. Harold's report was disappointing. His triglyceride levels were still stubbornly high, his cholesterol was creeping up, and a scan revealed early signs of arterial plaque buildup, a warning sign of potential heart trouble. The doctor frowned, adjusting his glasses, and advised Harold to rethink his approach to heart health. Meanwhile, Clara's results were a revelation. Her cholesterol levels were ideal, her triglycerides were low, and her overall cardiovascular health was so impressive that the doctor declared her vascular age was at least a decade younger than her actual age of 65. Stunned, Harold leaned in as the doctor turned to Clara and asked, "Mrs. Johnson, what's your secret? What have you been eating to achieve these remarkable numbers?" Clara, ever unassuming, shrugged and said, "Nothing special. I've just been eating canned sardines a few times a week, sometimes with a bit of lemon or on a cracker." The doctor's eyes lit up. He turned to Harold and said, "Mr. Johnson, your wife is onto something. Those little cans of sardines are like a nutritional SWAT team for your heart. Your expensive fish oil? It's just one soldier in the fight. Sardines? They're the whole army." Harold was speechless. From that day forward, he never again dismissed the humble sardine, and you can bet those cans started appearing on his plate, too. This story isn't just a charming anecdote, it's a wake-up call. It's time to set the record straight and give canned sardines the respect they deserve. Today, I'm going to dismantle the 3 major misconceptions that have unfairly maligned this nutritional powerhouse, and in doing so, I'll reveal why sardines are one of nature's most perfect foods. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 1 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Misconception number 1. The fishy smell is a flaw. Let's start with that infamous aroma. Yes, sardines have a bold, oceanic scent that can catch you off guard if you're not expecting it. But let's reframe this. That so-called fishy smell isn't a flaw, it's a feature, a badge of honor. It's the unmistakable signature of sardines' high concentration of omega-3 fatty acids, those essential fats that are among the most powerful allies for your heart, brain, and overall health. The stronger and purer the aroma, the higher the quality of the fish. Think of it like the robust scent of a fine aged cheese or a freshly brewed espresso. It's not subtle, and it's not supposed to be. That aroma is nature's way of announcing, this is the good stuff. Deep-sea fish like sardines are packed with docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, and eicosapentaenoic acid, EPA, 2 types of omega-3s that reduce inflammation, lower triglycerides, and help keep your arteries flexible and clear. So the next time you pop open a can and catch that briny whiff, don't recoil, celebrate it. You're holding a treasure chest of health benefits, straight from the ocean. Misconception number 2. Canned food lacks nutritional value. The second myth we need to debunk is the idea that canned foods are nutritionally dead, packed with preservatives, and devoid of the vitality found in fresh ingredients. This couldn't be further from the truth, especially when it comes to sardines. Modern canning technology is a marvel of food science. The process involves flash heating the fish at high temperatures and pressures, which sterilizes the contents and locks in freshness without the need for artificial preservatives. The sardines are typically packed in water, olive oil, or tomato sauce, with minimal additives, sometimes just a pinch of salt. But here's where it gets exciting. Canning doesn't just preserve the fish, it enhances its nutritional value in ways that fresh cooking can't replicate. When sardines are canned, the high heat and pressure soften the fish's tiny, edible bones, transforming them into a melt-in-your-mouth source of bioavailable calcium. Calcium is critical for strong bones, muscle function, and even nerve signaling, but most of us don't get enough of it. In a single can of sardines, you're getting a significant dose of this essential mineral, often more than you'd find in a glass of milk. The canning process also preserves the fish's natural oils, ensuring that those precious omega-3s remain intact. Unlike fresh fish, which can lose nutrients during prolonged storage or overcooking, canned sardines are sealed at peak freshness, delivering consistent nutrition with every bite. And let's not forget the protein. A single can provide about 20 to 25 grams of high-quality protein, making it a fantastic option for muscle maintenance, especially as we age. So the next time someone dismisses canned sardines as processed junk, you can confidently set them straight. These little fish are a nutritional goldmine. Misconception number 3. Sardines are cheap and low-class. Finally, let's tackle the stigma that sardines are somehow inferior because they're inexpensive. In a world where we equate cost with quality, It's easy to assume that a $1.50 can of sardines can't possibly compete with a $50 bottle of fish oil or a $30 salmon fillet. But the low price of sardines isn't a sign of poor quality. It's a testament to their abundance and sustainability. Sardines are small, schooling fish that sit low on the ocean's food chain, feeding primarily on plankton. This means they accumulate far fewer heavy metals and toxins compared to larger predatory fish like tuna or swordfish. Their short life cycle and rapid reproduction make them a renewable resource, a gift from nature that keeps on giving. Their affordability is a benefit, not a drawback. For a fraction of the cost of trendy supplements or gourmet seafood, you're getting a nutrient-dense food that's clean, sustainable, and packed with health benefits. To put this into perspective, consider this. A single can of sardines delivers more omega-3s per serving than many fish oil capsules, plus a host of other nutrients like vitamin D, vitamin B12, selenium, and coenzyme Q10, all for less than the price of a coffee. This isn't poor people's food. It's nature's ultimate value meal, offering premium nutrition at a price anyone can afford. So, let's flip the script. Serving sardines isn't stingy, it's savvy. It's a choice that reflects both wisdom and respect for the incredible resources our planet provides. Now that we've debunked these myths, let's dive deeper into why sardines are not just a good choice but a superior one compared to the overhyped fish oil supplements dominating the market. Picture your blood vessels as the plumbing system of your body. Over time, just like the pipes in an old house, your arteries can accumulate buildup. Think cholesterol, triglycerides, and other fatty deposits that form sticky plaques. If these plaques grow too large, they can clog your arteries, restricting blood flow and increasing the risk of heart attacks, strokes, or other serious issues. Fish oil supplements are marketed as a solution, and they're not wrong to highlight the power of omega-3s. These fatty acids act like diligent cleaners, scrubbing away some of that arterial gunk and reducing inflammation. But here's the catch. Fish oil capsules typically deliver just one or two isolated nutrients, DHA and EPA, at a premium price. A single can of sardines, on the other hand, is like hiring an entire elite task force for your cardiovascular system. Let's meet the all-star team inside that can. First, there's the headliner, omega-3 fatty acids, present in concentrations that often surpass what you'd get from a fish oil pill. These fats are proven to lower triglycerides, reduce blood pressure, and improve heart rhythm. But the sardine squad doesn't stop there. Next up is coenzyme Q10, a vital nutrient that acts like high-grade motor oil for your heart. Your heart beats roughly 100,000 times a day, a Herculean task that demands constant energy. Coenzyme Q10 supports the mitochondria in your heart muscle cells, helping them produce the energy needed to keep your ticker strong and steady. Then we have selenium, a potent antioxidant that protects your blood vessels from oxidative damage. Think of it as a rust-proof coating that keeps your arteries supple and resilient. Another key player is vitamin B12, which supports nerve health and helps regulate heart rhythm, preventing issues like palpitations. And don't forget the vitamin D and calcium from those softened bones, which work together to strengthen your skeleton and support overall health. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 2 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. When you pop a fish oil capsule, you're getting a single worker, omega-3, doing a decent job. But when you eat a can of sardines, you're unleashing a coordinated team of superstars, each contributing unique skills to protect your heart, brain, and bones. The synergy of these nutrients creates a compounding effect, far greater than the sum of its parts. It's like the difference between hiring a solo handyman versus a full crew of specialized contractors to renovate your house. The results speak for themselves. A landmark study by the National Cancer Center Japan, which tracked thousands of participants over a decade, found that those who ate small deep-sea fish like sardines 2 to 3 times a week had a staggering 30% lower risk of heart attack and stroke compared to those relying solely on fish oil supplements. That's not a trivial difference. It's a game changer, potentially saving countless lives and preserving the quality of life for families around the world. Yet, despite this overwhelming evidence, the supplement industry continues to pour billions into marketing, convincing us that a $50 bottle of fish oil is the key to longevity. They won't tell you that a $1.50 can of sardines delivers the same omega-3s, plus a host of other nutrients, at a fraction of the cost. Why? Because there's no profit in promoting a humble, affordable food that's been sustaining people for centuries. The truth is, Nature has already given us the perfect package, and it's sitting on your grocery store shelf, waiting to be rediscovered. But the benefits of sardines don't stop at your heart. As we age, our bones become a growing concern. Osteoporosis, fractures, and joint pain creep in, making everyday activities like climbing stairs or even sneezing a potential hazard. Your knees ache after a short walk, your back protests when you bend over to pick up a dropped key. These are your bones sounding the alarm. Sardines, with their calcium-rich bones and vitamin D, are a powerful ally in the fight against bone loss. Calcium strengthens your skeletal structure, while vitamin D enhances calcium absorption, ensuring your bones stay dense and resilient. Unlike calcium supplements, which can sometimes cause digestive issues or even contribute to kidney stones, the calcium in sardines is naturally integrated into the fish, making it easier for your body to absorb and utilize. So let's pledge today. It's time to embrace the sardine. Let go of the outdated prejudices and open your mind and your kitchen to this incredible food. Swap out one expensive fish oil capsule for a can of sardines a few times a week. Toss them into a salad, mash them onto whole grain toast with a squeeze of lemon, or blend them into a creamy dip for veggies. Not only will your heart thank you, but your wallet, your bones, and even the planet will, too. Sardines aren't just food, they're a revolution in how we think about health, affordability, and sustainability. So, what's stopping you? Pop open a can, take a deep breath of that briny ocean aroma, and join me in celebrating the unsung hero of the seafood world. Your body and your future self will be forever grateful. Countless individuals diligently consume milk daily, believing it to be a reliable source of calcium to strengthen their bones. However, for many, this well-intentioned habit leads to unexpected discomfort, gurgling stomachs, bloating, and even diarrhea. These symptoms are hallmark signs of lactose intolerance, a condition that affects a significant portion of the global population, with prevalence rates as high as 65 to 70% in some regions, according to global health studies. For those who turn to alternatives like calcium supplements, the story often remains disappointing. Despite faithfully swallowing calcium pills, many discover during medical checkups that their bone density still falls short of healthy standards. Why does this happen? The answer lies in a critical yet often overlooked factor: absorption. Consuming calcium is only half the battle. The real challenge is ensuring the body effectively absorbs it and incorporates it into the bones, where it's needed most. This process can be likened to constructing a sturdy house. Calcium serves as the bricks, essential building blocks for strong bones. However, no matter how many bricks you acquire, without a skilled foreman to guide the construction crew, those bricks will simply pile up unused at the site, never forming a robust structure. In this analogy, the foreman is vitamin D, a vital nutrient that orchestrates calcium's journey through the body. Vitamin D enhances calcium absorption in the intestines and directs it to the bones, ensuring it's properly utilized. Without sufficient vitamin D, the majority of ingested calcium passes through the body unabsorbed, excreted as waste, a frustrating and inefficient outcome. This underscores a critical truth. Calcium supplementation is not just about quantity but about enabling the body to use it effectively. Enter the humble sardine, a nutritional powerhouse that stands out as an exceptional solution. Sardines are unique because they naturally provide both abundant calcium and vitamin D in a single, synergistic package. The calcium in sardines comes primarily from their edible bones, which are softened through cooking or canning processes, making them melt in your mouth tender. When you consume sardines, bones and all, you're ingesting a rich source of bioavailable calcium, perfectly complemented by the vitamin D found in the fish's flesh and oil. This combination is like a perfectly choreographed team. Vitamin acts as a guide, escorting calcium ions directly to the bones, where they are incorporated into the skeletal structure. This process is not only efficient but also remarkably effective, minimizing waste and maximizing nutritional benefits. For individuals who struggle with lactose intolerance, sardines offer a divine alternative, a natural, accessible way to bolster calcium intake without the digestive distress associated with dairy. The European Society for Clinical and Economic Aspects of Osteoporosis, Osteoarthritis, and Musculoskeletal Diseases, ESCEO, has highlighted the alarming prevalence of osteoporosis, particularly among middle-aged and elderly women, who face some of the highest rates globally due to dietary deficiencies and declining physical activity. ESCEO emphasizes that calcium supplementation alone is often insufficient. It must be paired with adequate vitamin D to achieve meaningful results. Few foods can rival sardines in delivering this potent duo so seamlessly. Instead of investing in calcium supplements with uncertain absorption rates, incorporating a small serving of sardines, whether canned or fresh, into your daily diet provides a natural, cost-effective, and highly bioavailable solution. Regular consumption can help fortify your skeleton, supporting mobility and strength well into your 80s or 90s. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 3 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. But the benefits of sardines extend far beyond bone health, offering remarkable advantages for another pressing health concern: blood sugar regulation. Diabetes, one of the most prevalent chronic diseases worldwide, affects millions, with type 2 diabetes accounting for approximately 90 to 95% of cases, according to the World Health Organization. At the heart of this condition lies insulin, a hormone that acts like a key, unlocking cells to allow glucose, blood sugar, to enter and be converted into energy. When insulin function is impaired, either because the body doesn't produce enough or because cells become resistant to it, glucose accumulates in the bloodstream, leading to elevated blood sugar levels and, over time, diabetes. Sardines emerge as an unexpected ally in this battle, wielding a dual mechanism to stabilize blood sugar. First, they are a low-glycemic food, rich in high-quality protein and omega-3 fatty acids. These nutrients act like stabilizers, slowing the digestion and absorption of carbohydrates when sardines are consumed alongside starchy foods like rice, pasta, or bread. This prevents the rapid blood sugar spikes and crashes that can wreak havoc on the body, promoting a smoother, more stable blood sugar curve after meals. Second, and perhaps more significantly, sardines address insulin resistance, a hallmark of type 2 diabetes where cells become less responsive to insulin, akin to a rusty lock that the insulin key struggles to open. The omega-3 fatty acids and vitamin D in sardines work synergistically to reduce chronic inflammation, repair cell membranes, and enhance insulin sensitivity. This effectively lubricates the cellular locks, allowing insulin to function more effectively and enabling glucose to enter cells, thereby lowering blood sugar levels. Compelling evidence supports these benefits. A longitudinal study conducted in Europe with pre-diabetic patients demonstrated the power of sardines in improving metabolic health. Researchers divided participants into 2 groups. One followed a standard diet, while the other incorporated sardines into their meals twice weekly. After just 6 months, the sardine group showed significant improvements in fasting blood sugar levels and insulin sensitivity, markedly reducing their risk of progressing to full-blown diabetes. These findings are a beacon of hope for the millions grappling with blood sugar challenges, offering a simple dietary intervention that complements medical treatments. By adding sardines to your diet, you're not just nourishing your body, you're taking a proactive step toward reclaiming control over your health. In summary, sardines are far more than a humble fish. They are a nutritional dynamo, delivering a rare combination of calcium and vitamin D for bone health and omega-3s and protein for blood sugar stability. For those who can't tolerate milk or are frustrated by ineffective supplements, sardines provide a natural, efficient alternative. For those managing or preventing diabetes, they offer a scientifically backed strategy to enhance insulin function and stabilize glucose levels. Affordable, accessible, and versatile, sardines are a true superfood, capable of transforming your health from the inside out. So, the next time you're planning your meals, consider adding a can of sardines to the menu. It's a small change that can yield monumental benefits for your bones, your blood sugar, and your overall well-being. The remarkable benefits of sardines extend far beyond their well-known contributions to heart health, bone strength, and blood sugar regulation. While these advantages are undeniably significant, the true brilliance of sardines lies in a lesser-discussed yet profoundly impactful benefit, one that touches the very essence of our quality of life, particularly as we age. This benefit centers on brain health, a critical factor in determining whether our later years are marked by clarity, vibrancy, and independence or clouded by confusion and cognitive decline. Imagine a future where your mind remains sharp, your memories vivid, and your ability to engage with the world undiminished. Sardines, as it turns out, may hold the key to unlocking this vibrant future. Let's start with a relatable scenario. Have you ever walked purposefully into the kitchen only to stand there, puzzled, unable to recall what you came for? Or perhaps you found yourself grasping for a name or word that's right on the tip of your tongue, only to have it slip away. Maybe you've misplaced your keys, glasses, or phone, again, and brushed it off as a natural part of aging. These moments of forgetfulness or mental fog, however, may not simply be inevitable signs of growing older. They could be subtle distress signals from your brain, hinting at the need for better nourishment and care. For many, the fear of cognitive decline looms large. Not just the personal worry of losing mental sharpness, but also the emotional weight it places on loved ones. The thought of becoming increasingly forgetful, struggling to recognize familiar faces, or losing the ability to engage meaningfully with family can be deeply unsettling. Here's the good news. Sardines are a nutritional powerhouse, often described as a superfood for the brain. These small, unassuming fish are packed with nutrients that can help protect against cognitive decline, delay brain aging, and even reduce the risk of neurodegenerative conditions like Alzheimer's disease. To understand why sardines are so effective, let's delve into the science of brain health and the specific nutrients that make these fish such a potent ally. The human brain is a remarkable organ, and roughly 60% of its composition is fat. The quality of these fats plays a pivotal role in determining how well the brain functions, whether it operates with agility and precision or struggles with sluggishness and inefficiency. Among the most critical fats for brain health is docosahexaenoic acid, DHA, a type of omega-3 fatty acid that serves as a foundational building block for the brain's nerve cells and cell membranes. Think of DHA as the premium-grade steel and cement used to construct a sturdy, well-designed house. Without sufficient DHA, the brain's communication pathways, its wiring, become less efficient, slowing the transmission of signals between neurons. Sardines are one of nature's richest sources of DHA, making them an exceptional choice for supporting cognitive function. When your brain has an ample supply of DHA, the communication between neurons becomes faster and smoother, much like upgrading from outdated copper phone lines to a high-speed fiber optic network. The results are tangible: improved memory, sharper focus, quicker thinking, and even a boost in overall mental energy. You might notice that you're more engaged when reading, watching TV, or conversing with others. Your children or grandchildren may even remark that you seem younger or more vibrant, as your mental agility shines through in everyday interactions. But DHA is only part of the story. Sardines also deliver two other critical nutrients for brain health: vitamin B12 and vitamin D. Scientific research has established a clear link between deficiencies in these vitamins and cognitive decline, including an increased risk of Alzheimer's disease. Vitamin B12 plays a vital role in maintaining the myelin sheath, a protective coating that surrounds nerve fibers in the brain and spinal cord. This sheath acts like the insulation on an electrical wire, ensuring that nerve signals travel efficiently without interference or leakage. A deficiency in B12 can compromise this protective layer, leading to slower cognitive processing and memory issues. Vitamin D, on the other hand, is emerging as a key player in brain health. Studies have shown that it helps the brain clear out amyloid beta, a toxic protein that accumulates in the brains of individuals with Alzheimer's disease. This protein buildup is one of the primary culprits behind the cognitive impairment associated with the condition. By supporting the brain's natural waste-clearing processes, vitamin D acts like a diligent janitor, keeping the brain's environment clean and functional. If you are still watching this video and finding these lessons useful, please comment number 4 below to let me know that you are still watching this video with me. Thank you for your valuable time. Together, DHA, vitamin B12, and vitamin D form a powerful iron triangle of brain protection. DHA builds and strengthens the brain's structure, B12 ensures the integrity of its communication pathways, and vitamin D keeps the system free of harmful debris. This synergistic teamwork creates a robust defense against the ravages of time, helping to preserve cognitive function and reduce the risk of age-related neurological disorders. By incorporating sardines into your diet, you're not just nourishing your body. You're investing in the long-term health and resilience of your mind, ensuring that your later years are marked by dignity, clarity, and connection with those you love. Now that we've explored the extraordinary brain-boosting benefits of sardines, the next question is, how can you make the most of this nutritional powerhouse? With countless options lining supermarket shelves, choosing the right sardines and preparing them effectively can make all the difference. To help you navigate this process, here's an in-depth guide to selecting and enjoying sardines to maximize their health benefits. Choosing the right sardines. When shopping for canned sardines, two key factors can help you avoid common pitfalls and ensure you're getting the highest quality product. Check the broth or oil. The liquid in which sardines are packed can significantly impact their nutritional value and flavor. Opt for sardines packed in extra virgin olive oil or spring water. Olive oil is a heart-healthy fat that complements the omega-3s in sardines and helps preserve fat-soluble vitamins like D. It also imparts a rich, savory flavor that enhances the fish's natural taste. Sardines packed in spring water are the lowest-calorie option, offering a pure, unadulterated taste. Avoid sardines packed in tomato sauce or concentrated brine, as these often contain added sugars and high levels of sodium, which can exacerbate blood sugar or blood pressure issues. Excessive sodium in brine-packed sardines can also lead to water retention and strain the kidneys. Consider the origin. If possible, prioritize sardines from reputable regions known for their high-quality fish, such as Portugal, Spain, or France. These countries have a long tradition of sardine fishing and employ time-tested processing techniques that ensure superior flavor and quality. Brands from these regions are often more reliable, as their standards for sourcing and canning are typically rigorous. Check the label for the country of origin, and if you're unsure, a quick online search or glance at customer reviews can help you identify trusted brands. Preparing and enjoying sardines. Once you've selected the perfect can of sardines, it's time to incorporate them into your meals. Whether you're a culinary novice or an experienced home cook, there's a sardine preparation method to suit your skill level and taste preferences. Entry level. Simple and direct. The easiest way to enjoy sardines is straight from the can. Serve them alongside a bowl of steaming white rice or porridge for a comforting, no-fuss meal. Alternatively, tuck them into a soft bun or between slices of whole grain bread for a quick, flavorful sandwich. The natural oils in the sardines add a rich, savory depth that pairs beautifully with simple starches. If you're concerned about a fishy taste, try this trick. Squeeze a few drops of fresh lemon juice over the sardines or sprinkle a pinch of ginger powder. These additions neutralize any fishy notes while enhancing the fish's umami flavor. Intermediate. Sardine salad spread. For a slightly more adventurous option, transform your sardines into a creamy, flavorful spread. Drain the sardines and mash them with a fork in a bowl. Add finely chopped onions, fresh cilantro, a squeeze of lemon juice, and a small dollop of mayonnaise, or Greek yogurt for a lighter alternative. Mix well to create a versatile sardine salad that's perfect for spreading on crackers, stuffing into pita bread, or serving as a dip with fresh vegetables. This homemade spread is not only tastier than store-bought versions but also free of artificial additives and excess sodium. Advanced. Sardine fried eggs. For a heartier dish, try this delicious sardine egg fusion. Whisk 2 eggs in a bowl, then add the sardines, along with a bit of their oil for extra flavor, and mix gently. Heat a small amount of olive oil in a skillet over medium heat, pour in the egg-sardine mixture, and cook until the eggs are set, stirring occasionally. The result is a savory, protein-packed dish that combines the creamy texture of scrambled eggs with the bold, umami-rich flavor of sardines. This recipe is quick, satisfying, and perfect for breakfast or a light lunch. A word of caution. While sardines are a nutritional treasure, they're not suitable for everyone in all circumstances. Individuals with gout or hyperuricemia, high uric acid levels, should exercise caution, as sardines are high in purines, which can trigger gout flare-ups or exacerbate related conditions. During acute gout attacks, it's best to avoid sardines entirely. Even during remission, consult a healthcare provider or nutritionist to determine a safe serving size. For most people, however, sardines can be enjoyed regularly as part of a balanced diet, delivering a wealth of benefits with minimal risk. Wow, what a journey we've taken today with the incredible sardine. From being the ultimate bodyguard for your heart to a super calcium pill for your bones, a blood sugar stabilizer, and a secret weapon for a sharp, youthful brain, this humble fish has proven it's so much more than meets the eye. It's a gift from nature that's affordable, natural, and packed with life-changing benefits. So, I want to hear from you. What's one thing you've learned about sardines today that's blown your mind or changed the way you see them? Maybe it's how they outshine expensive fish oil pills, or how they can boost your brain health for years to come. Drop a comment below and share one thing you're going to bring into practice in your life, whether it's trying a can of sardines this weekend or rethinking those pricey supplements. If you like this video, please leave your comment below, and don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. Let's embrace this ocean treasure together and live healthier, happier lives. See you next time.